Alright everybody, welcome back to Stanley Parable with me, Bulldog Hero 27. This game's a trip so far. There's times where we're playing the game and then we're not in the game, and there's multiple endings and different choices.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Endless loop.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And I kind of haven't thought about what route I want to do right now.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Never mind.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Did something?
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Okay.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
So it's continuing the last thing I did.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I'm sorry, that's too many doors. I don't even know. I mean, do I go my safe route? You know, I'm kind of favoring this one for some reason. Oh no. Is this the back rooms? I like this way. I'll go this way. Where am I going? I'm so lost. This looks new. There's light.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, I just found a way. I don't even remember what I did in the last video. Oh my gosh. All right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Here we are playing again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And again. No doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Well, let's go back. Can I open this door?
Aha! I knew
What?
we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
We're just going an endless
No,
left.
wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. I'm just constantly making right, and we're somewhere new now. And this.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Whole new game.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey, I win.
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
Yeah,
I don't
same
care
here.
what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Well, restarted. Here are the yellow lines that he mentioned earlier in the wife ending.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Do I have to? I'm not gonna follow the line. I'm a rebel. Oh.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Are you gonna restart me? Oh, okay. He says he's done. That's kind of funny. I have to fix that. All right, cool. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow.
You
follow
see,
the yellow brick
the
road.
line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Ooh, what's this?
Though,
one?
here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward,
Ooh,
are
more
we
story.
implying a journey
More story.
such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence
gonna go
is in
this way real
fact a byproduct of one's
I wanna hear what
subjective
he's saying.
experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, that got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I'm not gonna follow the line. What? Oh. I'm in a circle. What is this, Riddler? Zigzag. Nothing. Can't believe he put on this music. What? Where am I going? I'm getting lost. I don't know how I'm doing this. Follow the yellow brick road.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, that's a hint. Hopefully you guys can help me remember. I know this isn't live, but please help me remember. Fern. Fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
We're going right
No,
back to the...
no,
What?
no. Line,
What?
you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
The
Oh,
ending.
no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
Oh, someone got
Restart.
fired. Oh, I was looking at that. Come on. Follow the line.
You know what, Stanley?
Never
I
mind.
say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What did you open? This door? Oh, okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Oh, just going right
Whatever it
turns.
might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Left turn. And right turn. Oh.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Don't acknowledge the line, but I can only follow the line. Well, there it goes. No more line.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Is it?
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each
let's
door
walk in
has to
different circles.
lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds
You guys
with
getting
the
dizzy?
counter-inverted
I'll go this way.
reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
I
Come,
did not
Stanley.
understand that at all.
Our destiny awaits.
Oh, I can't. I don't have a choice. Thanks for giving me the. The confusion ending. Deviate from maintenance room. End up in monitor room. Narrative restart.
Oh,
game.
hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all
8
this ends?
choices.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then
Find
what?
a bookstore.
Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written
Stanley
here on
dies.
this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting.
We're here.
I don't want
We're
to
at the
forget what's
adventure line.
going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't
Deviate
do
from
it. I
maintenance
won't do it.
End up in monitor room.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
At the
We'll
confusion.
find out, won't we? Eventually.
Oh wait, finding
Well,
the
in the
schedule is
meantime,
part of
if
the
you-
game. Oh, this game is too much. It's gonna abruptly restart, and then we're gonna keep going 8 times. So you have to restart the game 8 times. Am I playing the game as it's supposed to be? I don't know. I've only gotten 1 achievement, and he forgets about the restart. Alright, let's go. I don't even know what I want to do. This last string of endings was because I went. New content. Like new to me? Or new to the game, because I know the game came out with new content. Do I want to go down this rabbit hole? I'm afraid, because I don't want to lose this door, because I went so far to get this. I think since it's here now, I'm going to go through the new content door. So let's have fun.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I think this is the new stuff, right? Maybe?
Hello,
I'll never know.
and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I'm still trying to figure out the
Okay,
regular
so far
content.
it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Do I have to push a button? Oh.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Now, is it new content or is it like a troll on me?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, it's behind us. The jump circle?
All right, let's see it.
But I can't jump.
The jump circle?
Oh, I can jump now. Do I have to listen to it? I don't have to listen, but I want to listen. This is the new content. We jumping, everybody. Oh. What? That's it? Oh, okay.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
No, they're not.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Oh, why
Very
do I
good.
never look back?
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
What?
And we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Do I get the choice? He resets it. I'm so confused. Was it actually new content or not? I'm assuming... Well, that's kind of cool. It is new content.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
What? Do I listen to him? Or do I go through the door? I don't know. There's so many choices. I love it. Vent or door? Vent or door? Oh, I kind of want to do the vent. Let's do the vent. What do you got to tell me, bro? Coffee nut? Okay. I haven't even explored the original game yet, and here I am going to the new content already. What am I doing? Is it done loading? Why is it taking so long? There we go.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Whoa.
Take a look.
My frame rate is ridiculous. What did you do to me, game?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh, my frame rate is ridiculous.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Huh. I still haven't finished your game, good sir, so... Our first kiss, my first car, the release of... Wow. Good times. Let's begin again. The demonstration. I got the demo, but I didn't play it. Huh. Is that Stanley dead? Oof. Frame rate just goes crazy here, especially in this outdoor place. So sorry about that. Since we're
And
inside.
over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now, a lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Oh, here we go. Frame rate dropping. New zone. Is that Minecraft? That is Minecraft. Up or down? Let's try down. Oh, guess we're not going down. Person of the year, Stanley. Oh, the red and blue door. Frame rate.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video
The
game
buttons from
memories.
earlier. I never pressed them, huh? What? How do you want me to go through here? Good sir. Good sir, how do you want me to go through that?
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
I never had that scene. The serious room. Oh, so serious. Narrator, I can't go through the door. Do I go through this door? No. The frame rate drops every time I come over here. Excuse me. Is the maintenance room open? Ah, yes.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh, here we
What's
go.
this?
Frame
What's
rate.
down here? Oh no. Oh God, no.
Bad
Stanley, it's a
reviews.
collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh no.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to
I
begin
find you
with.
pretty
You
entertaining.
can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
I wonder if these
Yeah.
are real reviews.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip
That
button.
is kind of true, because sometimes I want to hear it all, but I
A skip
accidentally go to the
button.
next place.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Yep, here we go. Ah, frame rate, frame rate.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on.
Gonna be talking forever.
The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable
You've already
monologue,
started it.
and it goes something like this. The story and the
Okay.
choices. Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes
Still talking.
and lengthy ruminations. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right.
Sheesh, shut
Okay,
up.
welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here?
Yeah.
Where did the door go?
Good, I'm glad
Wasn't
you
there a
did.
door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
Oh, yeah,
How
we walk
else
in.
would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort or a window or...
Shut up.
Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is
Let's look at the
gone. It's
clock.
completely gone. I've looked at it
What
from
is it,
every angle. I've
3:40?
checked every one of those walls.
Boop.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
There's
Well,
a
2
light behind
weeks.
the door. Or
I've been
is there?
sitting here all that time, just sitting here,
Oh.
not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's...
Shut up. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Oh, that
I
plant
have
is
had
gone.
time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
He's just
I
gonna
felt
keep
nothing
talking
at
again.
all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of...
The skip button is not working. I think that's it. He's gone. Still no exit. Okay. Press it again, I guess. What? Can I put this back? Where's that sound? Wonder if it's that fire alarm. Well, time to skip until that thing
But
stops
they didn't
making noise.
understand the
He's still
game was
talking?
never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave.
Am I stuck in an endless loop here?
The end is never the end, 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 is never...
Oh, water's leaking now. Is that a good thing? Probably not. Oh! Oh, the water collapsed. Press it again. So, are you a way out? Can I move the ladder? I can't jump. Oh, well, something happened. How many times am I pressing this button? I mean, even the narrator's gone. He hasn't said a word at all. Oh. Button's broken. I think this... Oh. There's an exit now. This is supposed to be your memory. Into the open world. I ventured through scorching winds and blistering deserts to climb to the tallest tower. I don't remember the exact lines. Just walking away from that memory bank, huh? Oh, there we go. Is that the end? Well, there's never an ending, but still. Are we back at the beginning? Now, if I'm back at the beginning, do I go back to the new content door? I say no next time. Back at the beginning. Let's see if that door's there.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content. Oh, new content. Well, everybody, I'm gonna end the video here. I don't think I'm gonna go through the new content again. I'm gonna try to make sure I go through all the old content first. Especially explore the following and then going through the escape door, or maybe doing the catwalk thing again and then going through the red door. There's a lot of different choices I still haven't done. So that was fun seeing one part of the new content. I wonder how much new content there is. I don't even know what is new. So I guess I'll just see you guys all in the next video as I go through the original adventure and make up my mind of whatever I'm going to do there. Alright, anyways, as usual, see you on the next one. Laters.